Wish I could play music while I'm waiting. Okay, so who entered the room just now? It doesn't tell me who comes in. It says there's 2 people, but no names. Oh, hold on. Yes, honey. 1 second. Baby, what? Oh, why can't you chat? Oh, hi. Yeah, one person's chatting. Okay. Love you, bye. He can't get the chat to work. I'm okay. So I haven't been doing videos because the upload speed right now is like almost 0. To do a 5-minute video would take like almost 2 days. I'm surprised this is even working right now. And on top of it, I'll be truthful. This is getting to me. This is like day 18 of being stuck at the house. And my stress levels are through the roof. My table keeps bouncing, but I'm not hitting it. And girl, let me tell you. Can you hear me fine? Oh, well, I'm really not on keto right now because the only eggs I could find I turned out to have a reaction to. So I'm eating bacon and tons of country ham and rice cakes. Yep, I said it, rice cakes. Which, of course, I'm out of the rice cakes. I have country ham. I'm out of bacon. On the 3rd, I get to go do a pickup at Food Lion, but there's no I get a pack of bacon and some hot dogs, and that's it. The rest of stuff, they just since, I cannot do vegetables, and I am not gonna sit here and throw up just to eat some vegetables. And the meats just there's no meat, so Yay! Hey, baby. So, yeah, me and my keto, hates me right now. But surprisingly, I'm the same weight. Like, I might be a tiny bit swollen, but the scale hasn't gone up. When this is all over, I'm gonna have to start a whole new keto reset. It may just go carnivore when I first when this is over. Yeah, she always makes me have to have coffee. I just made coffee and it was so hot, I burnt my tongue to pieces. That never happens. I don't know why it was so hot. But this is going to be my video since it doesn't like to let me upload right now. So if someone's watching the playback, that's what I've been doing. Rice cakes, country ham, bacon, and that steak thingy. I got about 2 days worth from that. The hamburger meat has not settled well with me, so I haven't eaten it. I haven't tried the slow cooker yet. I'm going to try that next time. Oh my gosh. That would kill me living next to a pizza place. But I'm scared to eat food out right now. I'm scared to even get food in the deli. No, there's nobody out there. He is in the yard, but he's on the other side of the property. But because we're all immunocompromised, like, we're scared to go out, do anything. It's like you don't budge. And now it's after 5 here, and the state is on a statewide lockdown until the 29th. So I spent the last 18 days stuck in the house, and now I'm about to spend 29 more days. He loves to do that. He likes to tell me there's a ghost back there, like, all the time. Is there a ghost? I see a little girl run into your house, blah, blah, blah. He thinks he's funny. Let me tell you, between the lockdown, hearing the news, my emotions have been insane. Like, I cry on a dime right now. I'm not used to being stuck at home. And it was hard to motivate myself to put a face on or anything. Like, I have no motivations. I'm in PJs right now. I have no motivation to wear real clothes because what's the point? Can't go anywhere. We have no neighbors. Like, the next set of neighbors is 60 acres away. So it's PJ 24/7. We argue perfectly, that's for sure. Yeah, like, it was so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go take a shower, but I'm not doing my hair at all, literally. This is what everyone gets today. No straightener, no nothing. You can't tell in this light, but the dye is seriously coming out. Like, I'm got so many blondes right now. It's, like, insane. And I can't play GTA 5. I can't play my VR headset, all because I'm having this dizzy thing. I have this big bruise. I don't know if you can see it. There's this big bruise and bloodiness all back here because I ran into a wall. I have no balance right now. My equilibrium is really messed up. So even walking, I'm hurting myself. I think it's all the pollen and crap. So VR world is out of the question. GTA 5 makes me throw up right now. I'm getting motion sickness from games. And I've seen everything that's on Netflix. and everything on Stars and HBO and CBS and Hulu and yeah. My baby. A 360 stay at home live, honey. We gotta figure out how to split screen and make you go live with me, and we could just be a comedy show. Like, I know my channel says Fat to Keto, but right now I don't know what to tell people because our grocery stores just don't have meat. They are very expensive. I've never done it, but they are expensive. I wish I could get into a hobby. Like yesterday, I did go out in the yard and I helped. There's tons of yard work that needs to be done, but we're also worried about what if we get sick from the pollen or the tree falls on our head or my dad slices his leg open. Yay, hi. Girl, I've totally. My carb counts now, I'm keeping under 100 net carbs a day. I'm going to be honest because I'm doing a lot of rice cakes. Like, and oatmeal. But I have to do what we have, period. Like, so I tried to do the whole chicken strips and pulling the breading off to try to make it keto, and that was disgusting and a big waste of money because believe it or not, the chicken strips are mainly the stupid crust. Like, there's barely any meat there. And I think I get to go back to the meat market in a week. I think they're going to have another shipment in, but you can only take so much. And there's 4 of us. And my dad is a huge eater. And I can go with less food. But the thing is, we're doing more sides. And, you know, me can't have vegetables. I've been doing the caramel rice cakes. They got 11 carbs a piece because even the lightly salted ones have 11 carbs. And I did order me from Food Line that's supposed to be coming in the low sugar oatmeal. So it's that tiny little bag. I think it's like 15 carbs a bag. And that fills me up for like 6 hours. I'm not going to lie. So that little tiny bag I can eat in the morning with my coffee, and then I just need something for dinner, which lately it's going to look gross, but this is my country ham because I over fry it. This is my dinner in a few minutes. I did have a lot of people get on to me for the oatmeal because it's not keto, but you don't really have choices right now because I don't consider the hot dogs keto either. Because believe it or not, the hot dogs that I can eat that don't give me a headache makes my weight go up drastically, but the oatmeal I actually lost weight eating. Yes, caramel's my favorite. So right now I'm a low carb dieter until things calm down and I can finally buy my eggs again and finally buy as much meat as I need again. And how did I cook this in the Ninja Food Grilly on the air fryer? You can see all the salt on it. See that? Because I cook it so hard because I like mine really, really crispy that it draws out the salt. And then I burn my tongue to death on my coffee, like insanely burn my tongue. Okay, I don't know if y'all do the Kerrygold butter, but it is insanely priced right now. It's like $7 a block, and I'm almost out. I do cook it that way. I like overcooking it. I did learn that I cannot eat heavy whipping cream It makes me nauseous. So some of those times I was getting sick, it could have been from the tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. I had to remove it completely. I'm so sorry. I'm going to try again. The main problem is my upload speed is nothing. I'm really in shock that I can talk to y'all this way right now. And I can't go into all these. Like, okay, so I can't go into grocery stores, period, because I am immune compromised, but my family is worse. Even my daughter, if they get this, they will die. I have been warned over and over again by their doctors. So I cannot accidentally get it. It's why we've been stuck at home for 18 days already. So when I go, I have to go, like I can go to the meat market every couple of weeks when they get a new truck. They sell out very quickly. You kind of got to make an appointment. You call them, you set up your thing, and you go in and get your food. When I go there, I have to wear the masks, the gloves, and I did work in a nursing home, so I know how to take them off properly and everything. And then I have to come home and shower and throw my clothes away. I have to wipe everything down again. And then going into a grocery store makes it worse. See, the meat market is this tiny little building where no one really goes into. The owners are the only one touching your food because they literally cut it right there in front of you and wrap it and hand it to you. So there's no contamination there. You don't touch a door. You don't touch any machines. It's weird. But Food Lion is doing the whole buy online, but you have to wait 2 weeks to pick up your food. That's why on the 3rd I get to get it. And they bring it out to your car, and it's already paid for and everything. Nobody wants me to go into a grocery store because they're afraid I'll touch the shopping carts because you'll need a shopping cart. They're afraid that I'll be in there too long and get exposed too long. So, yeah. See, I wanted to make me one the other day because I have the low carb wraps and I have the pizza sauce and all that, and it would be keto. But I'm so afraid of heartburn right now. I'm so afraid of things making me nauseous. It's why I'm not eating my broccoli, because the broccoli causes me issue too. They started it all because of this, because the state went on lockdown and they don't want you going into the grocery stores right now. Our Walmart is doing it too. Well, they've always done it, but now Food Lion's doing it. A few other places, but we are being told we can't even leave our county. That we're supposed to stay in our county. Like, my Food Lion literally is 1 mile from my front door. Even though we live in the middle of nowhere, at the end of our road is the grocery store. And it's where I get my medicine from too. But they won't answer the phone, so you can't put in for refills. And they won't let you go in the building and talk to the pharmacy to get refills. So, yeah. They're telling everyone it'll be auto refilled, and then they'll call you, and then you go pick it up. But it's all really stressful. Okay, I took Nexium for 10 years, and it was actually, come to find out, making my heartburn a million times worse. So I went off of it, and I'm afraid to ever do it again because how bad it made me. And it's probably something wrong with me. The one doctor says it's all because I'm food sensitive, and then I do have other doctors that says I'm missing all my enzymes and all kind of stuff out of my stomach, but because I'm allergic to probiotics and stuff, I can't go buy yogurts and probiotic pills to put it back in there because I have reactions to them. So in May, I'm supposed to see a gastro doctor, which I'm going to have to put it off because that's at UNC, and that's where they have all the cases of the coronavirus right now. Oh, I forgot. Don't say the C word. It's more like if you type it. So once I can figure out what is my triggers, I can stay away from them. Well, I had to make the decision because I can't eat chicken at all now. Um, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, starting last week, if I eat any chicken, I am throwing up for hours. And I've tried multiple brands and they don't have food poisoning. They supposedly don't have antibiotics and stuff, but I don't know 100% because the ones I always ate was at Costco, organic, no antibiotics, no hormones. But I can't get there. It's not even in my county, so I'm not allowed to go there right now. So I'm not sure if the ones I've been eating, if it's because there's no guarantee that they're grass fed and stuff. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, sometimes I have reactions, and I think that's why I'm having issues with the eggs. So my body hates me, like, legitly. Yes, especially my mom. But believe it or not, I'm less allergic than my daughter. She's a billion times worse than me. I can have MSG and not have a reaction. My mom can't have MSG. It'll send her to the hospital. My daughter is allergic to all nuts. She's less allergic to fruits than I am. She's got weird allergies. Like, she's allergic to citrus and, like, it gets strange. I'm the one that's allergic to all the meds, though. Okay, so people with O negative blood is more likely to be allergic to stuff. It's like we can't, even the air, we can have allergies to the air, to the foods, to men. Literally, that's why we can only carry O negative blood babies, or we have to have that shot, which I can never remember the name of. So I'm used to it, but when I have doing videos, I have to point it out a lot because I have a lot of people telling me I'm not eating enough vegetables, or I love it when they tell me to stop eating almond flour. I'm Don't eat almond flour. We discovered this summer I was allergic to it, and that's when last time I had it, and I still have people today tell me every video, stop eating almond flour. Yeah. I haven't eaten in almost a year. There we go. That's the name of the shot. Okay, honey. So yeah. So my weight is hanging about the same as it was at the beginning of the month, which got to 212 for no reason whatsoever. It's why I went back on the metformin. The metformin just made me terribly sick, and I took myself back off of it. The weight's just doing what it wants to. I do better when I get to go to the gym, even though I have a stupid exercise bike. I have a very expensive elliptical. But trying to exercise in your own house, even when he tries to force me to exercise, it just doesn't work for me. I don't know why. The gym motivates me. But in the house, and maybe because I just feel like crap 24/7. Question, but like, if you broke your leg, what would you do since you're allergic to? Oh, I have broken. I have broken my ankle. I've broken my tailbone. I have had 17 stitches, and I have had second and third degree burns throughout my whole entire stomach. I had a pressure cooker blow up on me. What else have I've had a lot of crap. So I get those stitches with nothing. I don't get put under anesthesia for any procedure. I've had teeth pulled out with no anesthesia or anything. No numbing, no nothing. So I don't get numbing anywhere. So I'm used to the pain. Okay, so I am one step away from stage 1 uterus cancer, uterine cancer. But they discovered that the IUDs release enough of the hormones I need to keep it from stage 1. It keeps it right at that level right before stage 1. It's why I have to have an IUD. I cannot go without it. Nobody will allow me to have surgery because the way you protect yourself for sure is to get a partial hysterectomy and just leave your ovaries, take your tubes, your cervix, everything. But because of my allergies, I'm not allowed that surgery. So I just make sure I never miss getting a new IUD every 4.5 years. It's supposed to last for 5, but they only run me 4.5 because they cannot let it, even 1 month. They said just 1 month of it running out of its hormones puts me in danger. Oh yeah, I'm used to the pain. Let me tell you, that that for second and third degree burns all over my whole entire stomach. That was the worst pain of my whole entire life. I have to say, I thought having a kid and getting 17 stitches in my hoo-ha up inside there because she ripped me to pieces with nothing, I thought that was painful. No, 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 no. No, I can deal with that kind of pain versus the second and third degree burns. It was horrible. They were for sure I'd be all scarred up, and so was I, but I ended up with barely any scarring at all. You cannot tell. So, but it was so bad. It was a stupid pressure cooker. I was cooking some chicken to make chicken salad, and it was brand new, and I didn't realize it was supposed to have zero pressure because I've never really used that kind before. And it was a little tight, and I turned it, and it just blew up all the way onto the ceiling, all over my stomach. And I was told I was lucky, and I know I was because some other girls that were in the burn center, the same thing happened to them, but it got on their face, and they had horrible scars. And I didn't scar either, and it was just my stomach anyways, like my whole stomach. But for 2 months, because they tried putting non-latex medical tape on me with some gauzes. Well, I had a reaction to it and got chemical burns. So where I didn't have any burns from the pressure cooker, I had chemical burns all over and around my stomach of the other areas. So I ended up not being able to use gauze or tape or anything and had to sit around in a bra or nothing for 6 weeks straight, never leaving the house, never doing anything, never putting a blanket on me because it was not scabbing over. But it finally did. It finally did. Okay, mine was the Instapot one, the pressure cooker and the Instapot that blew up. That's what happened to me. I used to use the old-fashioned ones on the stove and knew how to use those. The Instant Pot, I thought it was stuck, and it wasn't. So all you got to do when you use pressure cookers is make sure there's no pressure. It should be able to slide open with a pinky. Like, use your little tiny finger and lift that lid off like this, and then you know there's no pressure. Here I am twisting it like a stupid person, and I didn't know better. What, baby? When did you come back to say you don't force me to exercise? I just saw that. Well, this is you. Well, what are we going to do? What can I exercise? And I'm like, I don't want to exercise. Okay, so we could just sit in the chair and exercise. Didn't I just say I didn't want to exercise because I'm too lazy right now and I don't feel good? Yeah, so just make sure there's no pressure left. You can even take a little pin and do like this to get the lid off. And if it moves that easily, you know there's no pressure. I'm not lying. All my stuff is falling over off my desk. So I have silly little pop vinyls. My daughter got me a hook because I love my Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, it's totally not keto, but I don't care. We're going to have show and tell. So that's my little Mad Hatter. And let's show how old I am with my Rainbow Bright. My baby. Hey. And then Groot. I have no clue. He won't move here, so. We'll see how long he lasts. He's always so mean to me. My baby. I already said we would a million times, and then you said it had to have a bathroom, and you were gonna sleep outside with him. You were gonna abandon me. Okay, you might confuse people. He's talking about his doggy when he says his son. Because, yeah, it's not like I am, and I'm really scared, and I'm having breakdowns every day in tears. I am not lying because they're saying it's gonna be about 18 months for a vaccination. There is no cures right now. I can't take vaccinations. I definitely can't take the malaria drug and stuff they're giving people. So until it's completely gone, I can't get on a plane. Like, when you listen to the CBC, if you really pay attention, it sounds like the world's gonna be on lockdown all the way to November or later. Like, I don't think this thing's gonna end at the end of June. Like, now the president is hoping it'll end by the end of June instead of Easter. Well, I don't think it'll happen then either. Yes, he loves his doggy more than he loves me. Well, in Hawaii, if they just shut it down when it first started, uh, you would, y'all wouldn't have it. I would have shut my island down. I've been like, nope, ain't coming in. You ain't bringing it in here to us. They're starting to shut states down. If you have a New York license plate, they make you leave their state and get back to your own. I had so many plans, people. 2020 was going to be my year. I was going to lose my last 50 to 40 pounds, 30 pounds, whatever I needed. I was going to lose the rest of it. I was going to go to Florida, go to Delaware, like Hawaii. Like, I had all these plans and all these things I was going to do. And I was going to travel and take all y'all with me. And then what happened? But I am not spoiled. He wasn't allowed to buy me that necklace, and I can't even wear it. I'm so sad. That little stupid clippy thing in the back, I cannot get it. It's so, so tiny. I can't get it to close open. Like, I'm not even in front of me. Like, I can't do it. I love his butt more than he loves me. He purposely does things he knows I cannot stand. Like, I don't like him to tell me what to do or how to spend my money or anything. I don't like that from a man, and he will do it because he knows it makes me mad, and it's the only way he does it. He only does it because he knows it makes me mad. He thinks it's funny when I'm mad. Yeah, and I don't like the word no, and he'll say no to me 24/7. Like, that is his favorite word to say to me, and he knows how much I hate it. He does it because I don't know why people think it's funny when I'm mad. I'm gonna beat him up the next time I see. See, he says no, baby. He's a baby no, baby no. That's all I hear all day long. Baby no, baby no, baby no. Like, I could ask for a kiss and he'd be like, baby no. Like, all I'm gonna hear is no. And then he's like, baby, what number of coffee is that? Baby, no, didn't I tell you only 1 cup of coffee a day? It's bad for you. Yeah, he knows I believe coffee saves your life and makes you healthier because my grandparents drank it and they lived to be over 100 and something, my great grandparents, and they all drink coffee every single day. So, yeah, he crazy. See, this is why we need a split screen. We could do a comedy show. Like, seriously. But I don't know how to do the split screens, but I've seen people do them. Nah. My poor innocent baby. They've seen your muscles, honey. They know you're full of shit. And if I beat you up, I would be tying you down and getting the whips and chains out. So, my baby. Ow! Oh my gosh, I know, that's the China market. I'm not. It was nastier than what I showed in those videos too. I didn't even show it all because parts of it made me almost gag and throw up. It was like way worse than that. And the smell, the smell was so bad. Hello. Welcome to the party. I can hear my dad still outside in the dark on the charger. What is he doing? It's so loud. But I do miss the beaches down there. It's so pretty, like, to look at. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll be honest. I have not responded to anyone's messages really that's left this week. I have read them, but I know I seem okay right now, but I have been in depression and panic attacks and anxiety. Everything I read, I can't even watch YouTubers' videos right now because some people believe it's not that dangerous. It's not a big deal. Your chances are very strong. But the problem is your chances might be strong, but you might give it to someone else and it could kill them. So just my panic attacks have been over the top. So I've been avoiding everything and crying so much. So yeah. Yes, that was gross. All those turtles to eat. Ugh. So right now I'm forcing myself to be normal. I usually watch TikTok to get my mind off things, and that's all the feed is the C virus and conspiracy theories. Oh my gosh, people, these conspiracy theories have gone over the top, and normal people who don't believe in them all of a sudden, and I think they're all being brainwashed. Ew, I hope he hasn't. I need to start a Discord one day and everyone, like, people could get in it all with cams and we could all sit and talk since everyone's trapped at the houses alone or with their crazy children. Ew, no, you never putting my tongue in your mouth again. Ew, I'm gonna throw up thinking about that. No eating turtles. Now it's silent. Well, I'm from the South and it's pickle pig's feet, okay? Okay, eating pig is normal. Eating turtles is not normal. Okay, because everyone in this group chat probably eats bacon. Everyone but you. But, if you're keto, you pretty much eat bacon and country ham and stuff. And you're not eating the toe part, okay? That part's not even there anymore. Like, that's not in the jar. And yes, on the 3rd, I'm picking up 4 jars of Pickle Pig's feet. You're right. I can't do anything. We've been on lockdown 18 days, and now we just got another issue for the 29 days. Well, 30-something days. 31, I think. Because it's till the end of April, the 1st of May, when lockdown again. Oh, okay, so we got a little bit of a chat lag. So yeah, I did a little bit of outdoor work, did a lot of crying. I don't know if anyone else is on lockdown. I don't know how this is affecting everyone, but everyone I know that's on lockdown, it seems to be really bad. And I'm going to be honest right here. I lost 4 people that I know from it. They died this past week. And there is one family member that really needs prayer. They're on a ventilator right now from it. And 3 other family members that could possibly have it as well. And we don't know what's going to happen to them. Well, we were talking about my weekend. We were talking about how I lost 4 friends to the C virus so far, and how one family member is on a ventilator right this minute. And then I have 3 others that possibly could have it as well. It is nighttime. It's 8 o'clock here. Well, thank you. Okay, the phone was going off crazy. See, he's telling me what to do, and that's what drives me crazy. He needs to get smacked. But yeah, so that's why I've been very emotional, not making videos too, other than it takes 2 days to upload anything because the internet sucks right now out here. And I can't stay keto because there's no foods I can eat. I can't do the Spam, can't do tuna, can't do sardines, and you can only get so much meat. Can't do cheeses, can't do heavy creams. The butters are almost all gone. And we all know I can't do vegetables. So my carb count is probably hitting about 100 a day right now. Okay, honey. Well, I drink my water. And I drink tons of coffee. So I have 4 of these a day of coffee and 4 or 5 of these a day of water. And I have about, I have 2 of these a day. That's country ham because I break it in half to make it last for 2 meals. So I'm not really getting a good amount of protein right now. Oh my gosh. I'd be so scared to be in New York right now. Like, I'm scared to be here in North Carolina, and we only have like 1,500 cases. And so hope you and your family is staying safe. I mean, I feel like this is the Twilight Zone. I never in my lifetime did I think I would see this. Oh, okay, so you're farther up, right? Is Buffalo like upper New York? I've only been to Long Island. I've never been anywhere else. Oh, okay. Oh, it got blurry. Let's see if I can fix it. There we go. Something is making it blurry. I gotta figure out. This is a new cam that I'm not used to, and it keeps refocusing. I can see it constantly because nothing's hitting the desk, but at least on my screen, I see it blinking constantly. I love the Rebel ice cream, but it makes me throw up. Like, I have learned I cannot have dairy, and it's horrible. I used to have dairy, but I can't any longer. Oh, good grief. We're not getting the alien talk. Oh, wow. See, we're on restrictions right now as of May 1st, but I don't know past that. Oh, yeah. Don't get him started about aliens right now. So, people might think he's crazy in this conversation. Okay, I don't know if y'all believe in psychics or not, but Sylvia Browne from like the 90s and whenever she wrote a book called The End of Days, and it's really in there. Like, I've read this book before. She literally said a virus would hit at the beginning of 2020, come out of nowhere, wipe a lot of the world out, change it forever, and then disappear just as fast. It's also the year we see the aliens for the first time, and we finally become awake, and everything changes forever. I have nightmares, but I did not say aliens were going to get us. That's you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd be scared right there in their faces. No, not zombies. I don't have nightmares about zombies. Aliens, another story. I've had nightmares about aliens since I was a kid. I'll tell y'all a story. So when I was about 10 or 11, we went to the other side of Charlotte, North Carolina, which at a minimum, like not minimum, but like the fastest you can drive, going over the speed limit, it takes 3.5 hours to get there. Where we were going. And we went there, and it took 3.5 hours to get there. So on the way back, late at night, we were dead exhausted. I was in the back seat of the car sleeping. My parents were in the front driving, and we were in a worry forest. We had only been driving about 45 minutes or so, and there was this van that was in front of us. And my dad started throwing a big fit because the van wouldn't let him go around it, and it was only going 35 miles an hour. It would have took 5 to 6 hours to get home going that fast, and he was losing his crap with my mom, but I was sound asleep. All of a sudden, the van turns off into a field and just disappears into a field, not a driveway, nothing, just disappears. And about that same time, I'm screaming my head off and making my parents pull me to the front seat. I am losing my mind because I told them that I had just been abducted by aliens, and they took me to their ship, and they was not letting me go. Like, I had to fight to come back. Like, it was this whole entire ridiculous 11-year-old dream of a nightmare. Well, once everyone calmed down and my parents started driving again, we were only 20 minutes away from home. It took less than an hour, driving most of the way at 35 to get home, which was physically impossible. We didn't call my dad's friend once we got home, and he could not believe we got home. We don't know what the heck happened. We have no clue what happened, but it was a crazy experience. But that's not the most crazy experiences I've had in my life. Like, I've had insane experiences. I get to tell some stories, especially about ghosts. Like, yeah. Shush, baby. I can't read that and tell a story at the same time. You trying to keep my mouth shut? I'm not doing conspiracy theory live. I was just telling a little nightmare I had when I was a kid and some weirdness that happened. I'm just saying, somehow this weird van disappeared and I had this nightmare, and then we were home out of nowhere. So I have no clue. You're the one that brought up aliens. I didn't say aliens actually adopted us. I didn't say anything. I just said it was weird, coincidental. Oh, are you going to bed? Night night. It's 90 here. But the pollen's so bad you don't want to walk around outside, like you get drenched in it. The gym motivates me because I don't want to look a fool in front of people, but in the house I have no motivation. See, he's like, "We're gonna exercise and we're gonna do lunges and squats." I'm like, "I'll do squats, but I ain't doing lunges because it hurt my knee and my arthritis doctor said I'm not allowed to do lunges." And then he says, "Yes, you can," blah, 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 blah. And then because I won't do lunges, he doesn't want to exercise with me. And then he starts arguing. And it was the same way with the push ups, blah, blah, blah. That's really hard right now because me is scarish here, like extremely scarish. Hello. We're not doing scary stories. But yeah, that's my plan. So my plan is when the world settles down and goes back to normal and we're no longer on lockdown, whenever that happens, to do carnivore for a while. So yeah, I don't have enough meat to do it right now. I literally, honestly, is eating oatmeal, but not every day. Only twice a week. Tiny little packs. I'm still. I'm most days I'm under 70 total carbs. Like yesterday, I had 0 carbs. I literally just ate bacon. Or no, that was the day before because yesterday I had rice cakes. So some of the days I've had rice cakes, some of the days I've had oatmeal, some of the couple of days in a row was just meat, but I don't have that much meat left. Yeah. And the crazy thing is I'm got some hot dogs coming, but believe it or not, these hot dogs mess me up more than eating a rice cake. The rice cake I lose weight on, these hot dogs, I do not. I usually go up in weight when I eat them. But it's what the store has. I got some bacon. I was allowed to buy 1 thing of bacon. Um, I got 2 things of hot dogs, like 1 sausage, 1 hot dog. That's all I was allowed to buy. Um, did I get anything else? I think a pack of deli meat. So processed meats, my body does not like. They make me gain weight drastically, but I thought it would be better than eating just oatmeal and rice cakes. I really need my meat markets. I really need just pure organic, no antibiotics, no hormone meats. Unfortunately, even the meat market isn't getting those kind of meats right now because, like Smithfield, they had tons of people who's gotten the virus now. So they stop production. They have to clean the place, and then they don't know if they have enough workers to continue on. And some of our food places, I don't know if y'all know this yet, have been turned into facilities to make masks and stuff like that. So they are no longer canning food. They are no longer making more food. It's why certain foods, including toilet paper, over time won't be available. That's the problem. That's why people went crazy because they knew that some of the supplies come from China. And also, if it got really bad, the factories would be turned into something else. Like the car factories are not making cars, they're making respirators and stuff like that. But yeah, that's my plan. As soon as this is over, my channel will be reset doing carnivore. At least for 30 plus days. Oh my gosh, I love those. Oh my gosh, I love fat snacks. Okay, I love Kiss My Keto cookie dough. One sec. Yes, baby. You know I didn't put you on speaker. He called me to make a crazy noise and then hung up because he thought I was gonna put him on speaker. Okay, I've never tried the lemon one. I love, only the chocolate cookie dough. But because of the almond in it, it shoots my weight sky high. I can't have any of those things right now. I love it. It's my favorite, but I don't like any other kind of bars other than the birthday cake and the donut one is okay from Quest, but other than that, there's not a single protein bar I'll eat. Like Kiss My Keto cookie dough is amazing to me. And I think it's the cashews in it that really gives me the allergic reaction because I didn't realize it had cashews when I was eating it. Baby, do not call me again and hang up. And I love the is it the fat are we talking about the fat snack cookies? Are those the ones we're talking about? Because they're okay. I eat the peanut butter one and the chocolate chip. He does. His favorite thing is to piss me off. He strives for it constantly. I am not a morning person. He's a morning person who wakes up making all kind of noise and screaming and yelling and singing and dancing. I'm the opposite. And I tell him it gives me panic attacks and it speeds up my heart and make my heart palpitations go crazy sometimes. And he doesn't believe me. He thinks it's some psycho thing that I've made up. I'm like, no, people with panic attack conditions, anxiety, who has heart palpitations, if someone's extremely hyper when they're having one of those moments, it makes it a billion times worse. He thinks I'm making that up. So, yeah, he's a brat. I know. He always likes to tell me someone's in my window. He thinks he's funny. I chased a lot of people away, I see. But that's okay. I had told him I was just doing it for 30 minutes, but I guess we're reaching an hour. Hopefully I didn't bore everyone to death. I might do these a couple of times a week. I just don't know what hours to pick to do it. Because the upload time for making a video is too much. I cannot take 24 hours to do a 10-minute video because that's what it's taking right now. Because during that time, I can't use my computer. I can't even tell my lights to turn on and off because it's pulling all my internet. I can't watch a single show because it's all online. And when you're stuck in the house, you can't take 24 hours of your day every single day. Like you wouldn't have anything to do. So I am going to go ahead and say goodnight, and I hope everyone is doing great. And it's okay if you can't stay keto. You can't get down on yourself. I'm just glad that I'm being able to find stuff other than ramen noodle because at first that's all that the stores had were just ramen noodles. So at least I'm doing low carb still. I'm not going crazy. I haven't had cake. I haven't had apple pie, which my mother made. Like I have not done anything like that. No ice creams, none of that kind of stuff. So I am proud of myself for that. It's mainly just some rice cakes and a little oatmeal. I have 0 upload speed right now. It is literally 0.03. Um, it's normally only a 1, but right now it's nothing because too many people's at home trying to upload their, work stuff, so. Oh, welcome. I was actually about to sign off. I can wait a few more minutes. I need to find a good time for everyone because since I can't upload videos right now because of my internet, I need to find a time. I need to figure out. I wish I had enough people. Like when you hit 1,000 people, you're allowed to like do those little messages that people can respond to and read. And but I can't do that until I get to 1,000 people. It won't let me. All right. Yeah, I really do need to go ahead and go. And I will try to come on earlier tomorrow. Um, so I hope everyone has a good night.